Justin Baldoni's new website completely exposes Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and this is the kind of thing Blake was hoping would not come out.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are seeking to dismiss Justin Baldoni's $400 million lawsuit against them.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds to ask federal court to drop Justin Baldoni's $400 million suit amid legal battles.
Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have been flinging allegations for months, but fans were still caught off guard when Justin dropped his brand new website.
The It Ends With Us director has launched a website that includes an amended $400 million complaint.
Justin unveiled a treasure trove of evidence. According to TMZ, the site links straight to the amended version of Justin's whopping $400 million lawsuit against Blake, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and her publicist Leslie Sloan.
Justin also shared a filed document containing alleged screenshots of texts exchanged between him and Blake.
It also leads viewers to a 168-page timeline jam-packed with never-before-seen emails, text exchanges, and behind-the-scenes tidbits from the production of It Ends With Us. Essentially, Justin is going all in on transparency, claiming that these materials prove he's not the big bad wolf that Blake's complaints make him out to be.
Justin Baldoni claiming she tried to destroy his reputation behind the scenes of It Ends With Us.
Longtime onlookers recall the fiasco began late 2024 when Blake accused Justin of stepping way out of line, both personally and professionally, during the making of their 2024 film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's beloved novel. She filed a formal suit alleging serious overreach on Justin's partaking, like making weird remarks, pushing her comfort boundaries, orchestrating a so-called campaign after she confronted him. Justin denied it all. But fans had only gotten bits and pieces of each side of the story. Now, with his new website, Justin's dropping entire text logs that show a pretty friendly Blake at times. It's definitely raising eyebrows about how drastically their relationship soured. Are these messages the final blow to her claims, or carefully selected out of context to spin the narrative? That's a question swirling across social media, and with the trial date set for March 2026, the drama is nowhere near finished. One of the biggest gasps from Justin's website is a text from Blake referencing her love language. When she brought it up, she described it as spicy and playfully bold. She calls it ball busting, but clarifies it's never with teeth. She told Justin never to take her teasing too seriously. Talk about a big pivot from her official suit. Meanwhile, a message from Ryan Reynolds turned up, calling Justin dynamic, saying he was stoked to see Blake crack open her creative piggy bank with Justin. Fans have latched onto that line, seeing as it's proof that at some point, Ryan wholeheartedly endorsed Justin's collaboration with his wife, contradicting the rumors he tried to push Justin out of the loop. But perhaps the most eyebrow-raising detail is Blake's apparent decision to skip meeting the intimacy coordinator early on. She texted Justin that she'd link up with the coordinator when filming started, which doesn't exactly scream she was uncomfortable from day one. None of this definitively proves or disproves any wrongdoing, of course. As critics point out, early texts can be friendly even if tensions blow up later. But Justin's supporters feel vindicated, insisting these messages show a cohesive working relationship until everything randomly went haywire. If the site has more like these, it might be tough for Blake's team to paint a picture of an ongoing nightmare environment on set, at least from the get-go. Justin Baldoni was legit scared of Blake Lively while filming. In May 2023, Justin texted someone he was terrified of telling Blake that fan backlash had emerged about her leaked look. He's worried she'd interpret his approach as pushy or invasive, especially given she'd just had a baby. This precisely is the kind of scenario that could feed allegations against Blake's complaint that Justin was too fixated on how she looked post-pregnancy or made suggestive comments. Yet the new logs might cast it as Justin simply grappling with how to tactfully bring up fan concerns. Nothing salacious there, unless you think even acknowledging a postpartum appearance is crossing a line. Justin's site also claims he has screenshots verifying how he tried to handle everything respectively, including letting the film's intimacy coordinator know about any sensitive scenes. It's definitely a he said, she said situation, but with all these texts laid bare, fans get a deeper glimpse of how anxious Justin was. Some find it relatable, a director trying not to step on anyone's toes. Others remain unconvinced, feeling that text snippets can't possibly show everything said face to face. The real question is whether a judge or jury might view these tidbits as evidence that Justin was being cautious rather than predatory, undermining Blake's story, or if it just highlights his own insecurity about confronting her, which might have led to the meltdown. Ryan Reynolds wanted to control the final cut of It Ends With Us with Blake. Plenty of fans kept asking, where does Ryan Reynolds fit in? The newly updated suit names him specifically, as well as Blake's publicist Leslie Sloan, for allegedly supporting her and orchestrating a narrative to undermine Justin's credibility. According to Justin's camp, it's not just about personal grudges. They claim the real reason that Blake, and presumably Ryan by extension, wanted to control the final cut of It Ends With Us was to amplify her brand. Justin said that once he stood up for his directional vision, they retaliated. The star is even seeking a jaw-dropping $400 million in damages.
Justin has hit Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and her publicist Leslie Sloan $400 million lawsuit.
A lot of folks find that figure staggering, but sources on Justin's side claim that it's only that big because of the potential financial repercussions he faced. He was apparently dropped by certain agencies and lost prospective deals after the alleged campaign. Meanwhile, Blake and Ryan are rumored to have a combined net worth close to that amount. Some fans see it as Justin's strategic way of battling heavyweights who could easily bounce back from a smaller sum. Others say it's outlandish or purely for shock value, but either way it underscores how massive this feud really is. This isn't just two co-stars bickering, it's a high-stakes standoff that might bankrupt someone if the ruling doesn't go their way. On top of everything, Blake and Ryan recently asked for a gag order against Justin's attorney Brian Friedman. They argue Friedman's constant media appearances and talk of receipts could seriously muddy the waters for potential jurors. Friedman fired back, calling it ironic that Blake is petrified of the truth. He points out that her side went public with allegations first, possibly trying to taint the publicist's view of him. Now that Justin's dropping his own drama, Friedman believes they're scrambling to muzzle him. Fans on social media are divided. One camp says Friedman's tactics come off as a PR blitz, basically an attempt to trial by tabloid. Another insists that Blake's allegations were truly airtight. She wouldn't be freaked out by the full story coming out. Some think both sides are playing games. Blake by releasing carefully worded allegations in the high-profile outlets like the New York Times, and Justin by publishing selective evidence to a new website.
The It Ends With Us director has launched a website that includes an amended $400 million complaint.
Ultimately, the judge has yet to rule on any gag order, so the dueling public statements continue for now. But with the March 2026 trial date looming, the drama could intensify if both sides keep dropping partial receipts to spin the narrative. We're looking at a slow crawl towards the 2026 date where the whole truth comes out. The newly unveiled messages are just a portion of what Justin claims to have. Friedman's famous quip, "We all have the receipts," and more hints that the website might expand with deeper revelations. Meanwhile, Blake hasn't commented specifically on the new leaks, but stands by her claims. If you believe the fiasco is winding down, think again. It appears we're only scraping the surface of the documentation each side has saved. Industry insiders are calling it one of Hollywood's worst co-star fiascos in recent memory, especially since It Ends With Us started as a big hopeful collaboration, aiming to be the next big romance drama. Now, fans who once followed the film for the love story are glued to real-life drama, overshadowing all that box office success. Some people worry that once the dust settles, neither star's reputation will remain unscathed. Others see Justin as a potential martyr if the side turns to his favor, or suspect that Blake and Ryan's star power might keep them afloat no matter what happens. One looming question is how the rest of the industry might respond. Will studios shy away from hiring them? Is publicity in Hollywood always a good thing? The only certainty is that the internet can't get enough of this. The site's text logs practically broke Twitter, prompting endless theories. Did Blake secretly flirt with Justin early on, then get spooked when Ryan became suspicious? Did Justin truly face a cunning plan to dethrone him from his own movie? The fans surely want answers, and the final word may only come across when all of these receipts surface in a courtroom. With so many turns already, it's anybody's guess how this drama ends. What do you guys think about the website? Did you go through it? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a great day.